Welcome back, anglers! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Call of the Wild the Angler. So, we've tackled a couple of the diamond fish now. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do in the game. We do have the lake trout still to get, and it looks like from that I'm probably going to have to use a jigging setup for them. We've gotten basically one of every other species so far. There are some species we still could get the gold, and a lot we could go for diamonds for. So I'm just trying to think of what would be a good one to, focus on there. I'd like to get the lake trout, but jigging's been a weird one to work with. I might try for, the rainbow trout. Mainly being, there is a spot on the map. I think it was this little lake here. We were getting a fair number of the, gold-sized of them. So I'm going to try our tactic again of how we operated. Oh, and there are challenges over here we could do, too. Okay, but I'm not going to work on the challenges. There doesn't really seem to be much to gain from them. It just feels like bragging rights more so than anything else you get for them. Okay, yeah, so what I gotta do is it's this way, and then the road is this one I need to follow out. Should I just grab a vehicle? I'm just going to grab a vehicle. It's not to go very far, but still, I am here. Might as well, right? Well, why is it all the way over there? Ah, screw it. I'll run there. I thought it'd be faster to grab a vehicle and just go out, but I have to backtrack and then just carry on this way again anyway, so we'll try there. If this is the spot that does give us a lot of gold rainbow trout, I'll see about trying to do the diamond tactics that work for the missions themselves. I don't know if they'd be something if you take the challenges or the mission challenges, it will spawn a diamond in the area and you just have to figure out the configuration. Or if you could apply the same tactics out in the just general free fishing to get diamonds. We'll have to test it and see. But I don't know how much longer I'll keep doing Call of the Wild the Angler for. There's not really kind of trophy fish you could get for going for the larger sizes. But I feel already it's kind of a bit tapped out for, is there anything more I want to go after in the game? Sure, there's better gear that, but because the way the, level system and how you get funds in is designed, it just feels like it's going to be really diminishing returns just to keep grinding, to keep replacing the gear so often. Let's start with, what was a good one? Maybe we'll start with a size 5 popper. See what this produces for us. And then if we do find a diamond that does manage to, break the line of this one, we do have the super gear we could use. And, to be honest, I don't overly like how this DLC freebie has been handled, or, the free gear was given. I just find it's so good, it really knocks anything else you would be using out of the water. And if the experience you gain for fishing does tie into what gear you're using, it's going to make the early game really, really odd to play a bit. Because it feels like it's mid to late game for, what it would be. Okay, so we'll toss you back. Okay, there's a little bit of credits from that. So, that was size 5. Let's go up to size 4. Just make sure that this is the gold one. And then we can go to hook size 3, trying for a diamond here. I don't know if there would be one here, but it doesn't hurt to try if we do get consistency of, always getting the gold-sized ones. So we'll just see if we can get any hits for this. But yeah, as for, is there anything else I want to feel trying to go and do or that? Not particularly. If there was, okay, we slowly unlock or, do the reportings or find collectibles or, explore the map. If that would give you, credits or that, I could see wanting to do more of that to help get us better gear at the end. But it feels like there's not really enough right now to keep me with Call of the Wild the Angler. We did get a good run out of it. We are up to episode 23, I think, now? It's been going for a good while. Okay, so it doesn't seem like anything got interested on this one. I'll just try again and see. As this should be our drawing in the gold sized. Or did I move this to size 3 hook? I think this is the 4, or hook size 4. We'll check after this cast if nothing strikes. I don't feel drawn to go after certain species. Like, if I could control the time of day, I could, like, set it, okay, I want to go after more sauger because we haven't done any night fishing, or I can go after this other species that only is more, like, peak daytime hours, or stuff like that, but nothing really has been drawing me to want to go for them. And it's not like, again, because it is catch and release basis for the angler, you can't even get, like, faux trophies or hang up photos somewhere of, like, what your good catches are. It feels like there's a few things that are missing from it that would make it more enjoyable to play. Yeah, that is size 4. Let me just take a quick check at the handbook and see. Okay, we're going after the rainbow. Not exactly what I thought it would say. Well, we'll try for a little bit more. Maybe even as the fish increase in their sizing, the type of lure they hit changes and, like, narrows too. So, like, say, bronze will give you 5 options that would work, silver will give you 4, gold will be 3, and diamond is only 1. It could be an interesting way of how it could be done, just to keep, like, the diamonds, more prestigious fish for it. I don't have any evidence to base on that, though. It just seems to be that now that we've gone up to this next size, not really any interest from anything here. Yeah, I'll try to see what else could I work, or what could I put on the line as well. I think I've got some crankbaits that are hook size 4 too. Yeah, there's that one's hook size 4. That's a 3 and a 6, 5. Let me try a spinnerbait. I'm curious what would happen if I let it sink all the way to the bottom first and then I start reeling in. Like, would that help kind of increase the draw for anything for it? Seems to be a distinct lack of interest, doesn't it? So maybe I was catching the gold lake, or the gold rainbow trout somewhere else, and it wasn't actually this one here. I mean, it is a good way to narrow down how big of a fish you might be able to get from a spot is... if you do follow the, just keep increasing the hook size till you get a cutoff, then you kind of know that's the max size you'll be getting for the area. Yeah, nothing is really interested here. I might change it down just to the previous hook size I got. And we'll see from that. So let's go to hook size of 5. And see how quickly anything takes this. Actually, I probably should have gone for a hook size of 4. I went a little too small, so this might be a bronze rainbow we have on. If it is a rainbow trout at all, too, because it could be another fish species. It just seemed like the most common one I was catching from here were the rainbows. What have we got? Bronze rainbow trout. And then if I change this to a hook size 4... we'll probably get silvers. Let's just see if that holds true. Actually, it doesn't seem like we got any interest on the spinner now. Maybe it is as the fish get larger, the specific tastes they have narrow down, so gotta kind of figure out the puzzle for each species. I'll try the popper again that we were using. And just see if that one does, again, give us what we were after. Or was I using the... maybe I was using hook size 5 instead. I can't remember now. Let me try back to a 5. Maybe... it was 5 was giving us silver and bronze. I'm starting to think I'm overthinking this. Let's see if we do get anything from this or not. Man, nothing seems to be interested at all now. Maybe I'll have to change location up a little bit. So I really thought I might have gotten something going up all the way to this, but doesn't seem like it. Let's see, there is that little spot over this way maybe we'll try getting out to. I think there's a little hiking trail somewhere on our left as we're going about. Oh yeah, I think that's it there. That's not one, is it? No, just making sure. Now, let's take this and see just what this next little pond has to it. Now, it is nice and gorgeous for a fishing game. It does feel... it would be neat to explore it, it's just that you kind of want to find or have reward for exploring it is the thing. As much as you can report the stuff, it doesn't give too much experience. And then for the challenges, reputation doesn't really do anything, so... I don't know, it just feels like there's something missing to make it have a little bit more keeping power or lasting power. Depending on if this reserve is a free one or a DLC one, that could add to the experience for Called Wild the Angler more. But it feels like it's pretty quick to hunt. Well, maybe not too quick to hit a grind wall, but something could be done to just make it feel like there's more lasting power to it in a way. Something that keeps making you want to try playing and seeing what else you can snag and get. It just doesn't have that so much right now, at least not feeling for me. Oh, this is a fast travel spot? Oh, so it is. Okay, this is a mountain lake. Oh, there's a little spot out there. Big Bear Camp Fishing Lake. And we can just... Looks like there's a little dock or something here we can just fish from. But, like, you do have little properties of cabins like this out and about. Even if it's... I didn't even see what I was picking up there. I was going to say, even if you, like, come... I wonder if that would be an interesting one, too, is actually have hidden tackle on the map. So, like, you could either buy it outright, cheap and easy, or there's an incentive to go exploring and looking and see if you can actually, like, find tackle yourself. Odd spot for that. White-tailed deer figure. Okay. Let's see what we might get out of here. But again, just trying to figure out what could be done to help the game out a little bit more. And it's kind of hard to figure... Oh, there we go. It's a little hard to figure out right now. Okay, well, this is going to be easy to pull in whatever it is. I don't even have to pump the rod for it. It's just so small. So I might have to increase the hook size a bit. Let's see what we got as our first fish from this little lake. Oh, looks like it's another rainbow. Yeah, bronze rainbow trout. Okay, we'll toss you back in. See about stepping this up to a hook size 4. And let's see if anything hits on this. It's nice to see there are some things splashing about in the water. Doesn't seem like this is... Well, at least where we're casting isn't out too deep, only down to like 4.4 meters. I mean, granted, that's still quite a distance down, but it's not like the lake we were in that was... How deep was it? 30? I think it's even deeper. Probably, if I want to try getting the lake trout next episode, I'll try going out to a spot like that, or... Yeah, nothing there. Let me try just another cast and see. Oh, there's something interested out there. I'm guessing it's another rainbow trout. We'll just pull her in and see what it looks like. It is putting up a little bit better fight, so this might just be a silver-sized one. Yeah, looks like that's what it is. Come on in, you. What do we got? Yeah, silver-sized rainbow trout. I don't know if I should go up or... I should just... I'm going to try casting a few more times and see if we can just keep consistency with getting the silver-sized ones. If we can, maybe I'll step up and go for a next hook size and get a gold. Or see if gold will strike here. I almost wonder if I should try getting a better spot to try to get casted a little further out or deeper into the lake. It's like the area right now is only 3.7 meters of water, and I think the rainbow trouts might like a little bit more depth to where they lurk. Yeah, I'm not really getting too much here. I'm just going to reel it in quick and see. I think if I cut the line, that probably just like speeds you up to bring it right in. So if you do want to swap out gear that quickly, you could. Yeah, let me try over here where there are, looks like some fish are jumping. And maybe I'll just keep it at the 3 times real speed. I don't know if actually increasing or decreasing speed will, like, tempt different species more or not. And just see if anything else comes for a strike. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper out here. 6 meters, maybe 6 to 7-ish. That might not be a bad area to try like a crankbait and just see if maybe going deeper would help. There's nothing really interested in it here. It could be I have to go searching around to find the spots I need. Let me try a crankbait of hook size 4. Just see if this produces any results for us. Oh yeah, see, it's out to 13 meters of depth there. So see if this is the way of getting them a little more interested. It's basically scraping bottom along as it goes. But nothing really interested. Maybe this area is more so if I'm looking for silver or lesser fish. I've got to try to find water. Maybe more remote and out in the corners of the map would be better. That could be time for a road trip. And I think that might be it. I'm just going to take a little run around here if there's anything. And then next episode, maybe we'll go for a road trip trying to find like a more tucked away spot. Campfire program, 9:30 p.m. sites, generators prohibited. Quiet hours, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., $50 fine for violators. Okay, well, at least they do have this area fleshed out as like a proper campground. Not that I think there should be all these fires going, but I guess they might add a little thing at night so that way it kind of feels a little more warm and cozy to be out here. Nope.
Leaf-eating beetles would be the dream for getting rid of this purple plague buckaroo, but that's just one tool in the shed. We use them when we can and resort to burning when we can't. Halfway home, Buck.
Yeah, like, is there anywhere that looks pretty remote, or I've not really gotten to? Maybe down here. No, maybe what I'll do is actually take the Jeep from there and just go along that road a ways south next episode, see what we find. But we'll leave this episode of Call of the Wild, the Angler, right here. Again, I feel like the game's lasting power has definitely waned now that we've gotten to the mid-game. Perhaps with a new reserve that's going to have some larger fish species, it'll feel like there's more reason to, like, keep going. But right now, I kind of feel like we've tapped out with what is present. Maybe this is a reason why the Angler's a little more mixed on reception and there's been a drop-off too for it, is it just doesn't feel like there's enough to keep going for too long with it. We'll just have to see what you guys think and how more comes for it. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode called Wild the Angler. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, anglers, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.